All right, so let's talk about the ammunition and the guns that were found in his house. First things first, maybe you could just confirm to us if indeed Wanjigi is a licensed firearm holder, and maybe if he was in possession of guns that he's supposed to actually have, because according to the police, there were quite a number of them.
There was quite a number of them. We understand from the police. Of course, we've not been able to see them, but we have also been able to see the actual license of the firearms. And we showed it to an expert asking what it means, because there was a one-pager indicating amount, and he indicated to us that that was an indicator that this, yes, was a firearm license holder, and to hold several firearms. As to how many of which caliber, that was not clear, but at least we can say he has a license going up to that is valid until 2018. So that we can confirm, because we're able to see that even with our other colleagues yesterday when it was presented by the family, saying on one hand, yes, they may have found these guns here, but these are licensed, and this is a paperwork to show that. So the police, however, have not come out officially to speak to this particular allegations that yes, they have found firearms and ammunition. Are they illegal according to them? Because remember, that initial order that even led them to come here was because of those allegations that they had actually been able to seize other firearms in a house linked to Wanjigi in Malindi, Betty.
All right, so 30 hours of a siege. We're seeing quite a buzz of activity behind you. What exactly is happening there, and what leads are the police following in order to actually get to Wanjigi?
So the police are not here anymore. Quite a lot happening. Allow me to turn back and just allow you to have a good view of who we are seeing out here today. James Sorengo, by the way, arrived just a few moments ago, who is counsel for Jimmy Wanjigi. So finally, without the police presence, he was able to comfortably access the premises. And then, of course, you have the various politicians here. Perhaps let's hear from the member. Karibu sana. So you've made your way here this morning. Talk to us.
Yeah, we've made our way this place, and we want to condemn the police brutality, and particularly when it comes to our leader, Honorable Raila Odinga, who was actually detained here. And as we realized yesterday, there was a court ruling, and this policeman is actually contempt of court. And we are calling upon the Kenyans to wake up. Otherwise, if you don't wake up and resist this, we're seeing ourselves going back to the dark old days of Kanu. The way they've destroyed this property, you can see the place is very expensive. So I think the government should be compelled to pay. You can see we have many honorable members of parliament here, and that's why we are very, very disappointed. Today it happened to someone, tomorrow it will happen to you. Yeah. So we are calling upon Kenyans to rise up and resist all these Jubilee activities that are going on.
You're saying he was detained here yesterday. Yes, he did spend the night, but officers say, police, that he was not detained. He was free to leave. He chose not to.
Not really, because if he was here and the time he wanted to leave, the gate was closed, that was detention. That was detention. He should have been allowed to go out. Even the people who came here, they were not allowed even to come in. That is detention. And this is very, very wrong. We cannot allow this to continue. We are here with so many honorable members. Maybe they also want to say something.
What happened? Yeah, I was here around 10:30 onwards. If he was under detention, we as leaders, we came in, our senator was there, we were not allowed in, number one. Number two, the government is saying that we should refrain as NASA to destruct properties for public. Today the police have broken the CCTV cameras and all this thing, despite the court order on the wall. I want you to take the picture of court order. And then the police, the cars without number plates were coming, tinted cars were coming. Right. We were afraid that the guns were being brought.
All right, let's move on to another big story today. Roslyn Akombe,